chains and rings. All that brother knows now. Girl, one of the first to know that gold is back in town. So
Any resolution passes.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Chair,
Yes, ma'am.
I noticed that we didn't have room for, who made the motion to approve again? And who seconded?
George.
Sure. And was there room for discussion after the motion and the second?
No, we did not do discussion.
Okay. Pam, I'm sorry, this is hugely important.
No, I don't have a problem.
So, no, we appreciate and respect it, lady. So we're grateful for that. And there will be other opportunities because as everyone knows, this doesn't stop here, but it goes to council. Then after council, it's going to go to the state. So there's 2 more boards that needs to approve this in order for it to move forward. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty of discussion going in. So,
Yeah, I would like to offer up my own comments about why I'm voting no. And I expected to do that in the discussion phase.
we will certainly give you the opportunity.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm voting no on principle because I think it is bad public policy to offer up this much public incentive, which is not, it doesn't just come in the form of the various reimbursements and abatements. It also comes in the form of more public dollars being used as part of the NAC set of, I'll just say concessions, right? When we have neighborhoods in Detroit that are as marginalized and as disinvested and as desperately needy as we have, in my mind, it's terrible public policy to offer this much subsidy in the district Detroit neighborhood in particular, which is already experiencing massive development and which is vulnerable right now and is experiencing gentrification. I think it's the wrong use of tax dollars. So I do have to agree with the many comments that are coming up. I also am concerned about what feels like a rush, exemplified just by the fact that my colleague board members didn't want to take any more time to hear all this detail. That's just an example that we seem to be rushing forward. We got 2 different explanations for why we had to take this vote now. The first one was something about the $100 million from the state having to spend it, which suggest, and I think it's the $100 million for the University of Michigan. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pardon me?
She's, please.
All right, and if that's the case, to have the project being pushed along on the back of that particular contribution and not have U of M in any way held accountable for its piece of it, either in the community benefits agreement or in this brownfield plan, is a disconnect from me. It makes no sense. Then we heard from the city that the reason we had to vote now is because of construction season, which frankly to me is laughable because we've been through, I think, a decade of construction seasons where the District Detroit plan was supposed to move forward, and I guess it was okay to let those 10 pass. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, construction seasons do tend to happen every year, and more they are year round. So that doesn't make sense to me either. So my other concern is why we have to vote now versus taking the time. This is a massive, first time, record-breaking piece of subsidy for a development. And I do think Detroit citizens and anyone else who's interested deserves to be part of a more detailed public discussion. We'll leave it at that. I want to encourage everyone here. You may be looking for nighttime reading. I'd like you to go to www.buildingtheengine.com and take a look at 2 documents. Just take a read. Those deal with principles and practices of equitable community development, which this is not. So that you can understand why my vote is a principled vote based on my belief that Detroit is not currently practicing equitable development and needs to. It's a way of thinking. It's a way of establishing certain policies that are even non-monetary policies. And so I encourage everybody on Zoom, in the audience, the developers, everybody, take a read for 2 documents in there. Roadmap to Equity is one of them, And equity-focused community development in Detroit is another one. So I bear no animus to the developers. I've done real estate development. I understand the value of subsidy, but the real estate development I've done requested subsidy in neighborhoods that have been terribly disinvested, created jobs for local residents, and made more sense in terms of the need for subsidies. So I just want to make sure that everybody hears that. I don't often vote no. I sometimes abstain, but it's important to me that everybody here understand why I'm voting no.
Thank you, Maggie. Duly noted.
Gold is back in town, so you gotta serve this.